Welcome back. In this video, we'll see what documents are required for the Indian passport renewal application, how much is the fees, and how you can submit your document. So first of all, you need to type in BLS International on any search engine, and once you have searched it, it would open the page BLS Canada, the first one over here. You can click up here, and then here's the notice. I am clicking cross, I'm selecting Vancouver jurisdiction, proceed. You can select the one that applies to you. The notice appears, cross again, and then passport services, because we are doing Indian passport. Next is new booklet or renewal, click on that, and now you can see here's a description. So from the third tab, document requirements, you need to click here, and then underneath checklist, click here. So here is the checklist is appeared. So this is a complete checklist of 6 pages, and what you need to do now is you need to get the print of first, second, and third page. As you can see, here's a complete description of the checklist, but for submitting the documents, you just need the 3 pages, especially until then where it says name of the applicant. Until there you need the checklist. So once you have it printed form, you can write yes where it says to be verified by applicant. Next is online application form. Online application form is here, as you can see. So how you can get this, there's a link in the description. You can check and see how you can get this form and how you can fill that. And over here, as you can see, you can get the print of this application, and where I have highlighted, you need to sign over there. And then on the above where I'm highlighting it again, we need the recent colored photograph, so you can paste it over there. Okay, signatures in the bottom box and picture over there. And on the third page of this application form where I have highlighted, here again you need to do the signatures. So just remember that your signatures must be as per your passport. So next requirement is Indian passport. So you need the original passport as well as copy of the passport. So in the copy you need the first page as well as the last page. Next is Annexure E. So for that we are going back to the previous page where here, and then you can see on the last it says forms and annexures. You can click there. We need Annexure E, and then from here you can see there are so many annexures, so clicked on Annexure E, and then here we go with the document. So first you can write your complete name, next son, daughter, wife, or Shri, whichever applies to you over there. And then residing at here is your residential address, so just make sure you have the proof of it. So we need the Canadian residential address. Next is the date of birth, and then father's name, mother's name, wife or husband if applicable. If you are single, just put a hyphen or can write NA or not applicable. Next, the continuous resident at the above address from. So here you need to mention the date of your Canadian address. Next is place. So if in case you are in Calgary, you can just write Calgary over here, and then date when you are signing. And then on the up where it says signature of applicant, just above that you need to sign the document. So that is it. You can get the print of this document and have it ready for your application. Next is proof of current address, self-attested. Self-attested means you need to sign by yourself. So it could be driver's license, front and back copy. Next is status in Canada. So one is PR copy for front, back, landing paper, or COPR, confirmation of permanent resident. Make sure you have this, otherwise they will return your application. Or if you are on a temporary status, work permit, study permit, or a visitor permit. So just make sure that you write yes where it says verified by applicant. Whatever you are adding it, just write yes. Next comes the fees. So for the fees, we will go back to the same page, and then here you can see the second one, application fees. So this is the application fees. The first one, particulars, where it says first one, it says ordinary reissue of passport, that is $105.70. So where it says passport fee, consular surcharge, BLS fees, it's just the breakdown. Next is for the minors fees, that is $72.70, and if your passport has been damaged or lost, then the fee is $206.70. So yeah, so that is it about the fees. Every time you can check it, it sometimes changes, so just make sure you check this up. Next is mode of payment. So let's say if you're submitting your application in person, you are going to the BLS center, you can either use your debit card to pay the fees, or you can give them the cash. Next is postal applications. That means if you are mailing your documents, in that case you need a demand draft or a money order in favor of BLS International Services Canada Inc. So make sure you have this name correctly, because if it is wrong, then they will return back your package, your passport renewal package. And then that is it about the application fees. So every time you do the passport, just check this once. Sometimes they change it, so it's better to check before getting the draft ready if you are doing it by mail. So fees is done, you can write yes on the side. And next is photograph. So you can see on the bottom on page number, page number 4, in the checklist below, you can see the size, that is 2 inch by 2 inch. They usually need one photograph, and that is where, if you remember, on the online application, we just need to check that, we just need to paste that picture over there. Next you can see, like, it is about if you have used another name in your passport application. It is not applicable to everyone, but in few cases, as you saw that Surinder Kaur or Sundar, you can either write Surinder Kaur or Sundar in your application. And once it is done, you can scroll down, and then where it says details to be filled by applicant, you need to write your name of the applicant as per passport, ARN number that is written on your online application form. As you can see, here is the online application form. On the top right, it says your ARN number. So that is the number that you need to write on the checklist. And next is BLS center. So if you are submitting it in Vancouver, you can write Vancouver. If Montreal, you can write Montreal, and then you need to write the date. And once it is done, on the bottom you can just sign the document above where it says signature of the applicant. And that is it about the checklist. You can have everything printed out, and yeah, we are good with the application package. That is it about the document checklist, the fees. Now here we go with the submission of the application. So you can either submit it postal or by mail. So here you can click submit your application on the top, and then click book an appointment. Here's the notice. You can simply click cross. Let's do this booking form. It says center location. Right now I'm doing Calgary. And then service type, we are doing passport. And then appointment date, so whatever it says, the green ones are basically the available slots. So whichever date is convenient to you, you can click on that. And once it is done, okay, it appears, you can click cross. And then appointment slot, whichever suits you, just click on that. Applicant name, here will be applicant name same as the passport. Once it is done, you can move on to the phone number. Just write your phone number so you can get a confirmation or a text. Passport number, where it says on the first page of your passport. Applicant email, here again you can write your email, and then you will receive a confirmation email once your appointment has been booked. Once it is done, move on to the service description. You can write passport renewal. You can cross check the details, and if you feel like everything is correct, click on submit. And now you will cross, since everything over here is just an example. So but if you will write your phone number, you will receive an OTP to verify. And that is what, once you receive your OTP on your mobile number, you can type in the OTP on the bottom over here, and then click submit. If in case you didn't receive it, you can click on resend it, and since it was not a right number, it didn't show up here. But once you do it, you will get your appointment confirmation over here as well as on your email. And once you get the appointment confirmation, you can print that out and take that along with you if you are going for the in-person submission. So next I clicked on reprint appointment, just in case if if your confirmation has been lost. So you can select appointment for individual and then enter your passport number, submit, you'll get a new form. So that is it all about the in-person applications. So for the postal applications, it used to be there on the BLS International about pickup and drop services, but I don't know, for some time it's not been here that you can book your postal applications online by submitting the fees. But what else you can do is you can give them a call. So as you can see, I just did few steps. So on the top right here, they have given the phone number for Vancouver jurisdiction. So you can go over there, you can give them a call and ask for a shipping label. What they'll do is they will ask you for the details, from where you want the pickup to be scheduled, and then once everything is done, they'll send you a link for you to verify all the details as well as to submit the payment. Once it is done, you will get a shipping label either by mail. You can ask them to send them an email, and yeah, once you get the shipping label, you can simply get the print of it, and then in your application package, in the envelope where everything has been submitted, you can paste that shipping label on the outside of it. I was trying to see over here if I would able to find the pickup and drop off service, but as I'm seeing here, it's not showing up. I think so there might be some issues with the website, or so, I have no idea. But again, as you can see here, Ottawa jurisdiction, on the top right there's a phone number. Yeah, just give them a call, it's better. Yeah, see, the website isn't working. Just give them a call and get your shipping label, and yes, submit your application. I hope this will be helpful for you. For today, that is it. See you in the next video. Thanks. Bye bye.